You won't catch me riding an orca anytime soon.
Well, let's get to work.
And make your return travel more costly.
Welcome to Oculus Max.
Coco, you're gonna be a star.
Grab species relatively plain access. That's the far end of Africa, but this is my workout plan. He is no stranger to mindless coffee. Indeed.
Try not to get grossed out, but if you didn't already know, your guts are filled with bacteria. They help you digest the food that you eat, extract nutrients, and process things you couldn't normally process. And sometimes they have unintended side effects. But did you know that they also control your mind? A study presented at last year's annual meeting of the Society for Neuroscience showed results after 22 men took the same pill containing specific bacteria and reported a decrease in daily stress and a sharpening of their memories. Each year, people consume things like yogurt, pills, and drinks, intentionally brimming with billions of bacteria. It's rapidly becoming a booming business, and though not all the claims these companies make are true, these bacteria can indeed help us. In addition to breaking down the cell structure of foods that we aren't biologically equipped to break down, like cellulose, these externally introduced bacteria also produce chemicals as a byproduct. Some of these chemicals are the very neurotransmitters our brains use to communicate. The right bacteria can literally brighten your mood and combat things like depression and anxiety, while the wrong ones might take you down a darker path. A great deal of additional research will need to be done before science can fully tell us what specific combination of microbes might correct a particular issue or ailment. However, with modern scientific advancement, I wouldn't be surprised to see a breakthrough within the next decade. Now, it may seem like these bacteria are controlling us, but this is a symbiotic relationship as we and our bacteria, both internal and external, have evolved together. Our evolution goes back to before we were the Homo sapien species we've become today. Rest assured, though, your bacteria is not trying to hurt you. We need those little guys in order to survive, and they need us all the same. So the next time you have a cup of yogurt and notice your day getting a little better, remember, it's just science.
Now that heroin chic is out the door, and thank goodness for that, a healthy body rules above all. There are many devices that have since reinvented the way we look at food, and some that will soon do the same. The diet sensor provides nutritional data at your fingertips. This device will scan your food and through an app on your phone, detail the nutritional content. The only catch is that it only works on homogeneous food. In plain terms, single-layered food. It would work on a slice of bread or cheese, but not on an entire sandwich. Not yet anyway. As with all technology, give us time and we'll figure it out. The diet sensor can be pre-ordered for $249, a steep price for most to simply know what they can Google already, but a great addition to anyone with specific nutritional goals brought upon by diabetes or high cholesterol. Most of us do not drink enough water. The Hydrate Spark is a water bottle that aims to keep you hydrated. The bottle has a core that will glow to remind you to drink. To figure how much water you should be drinking, this technology takes into account your age, weight, height, gender, and even ambient temperature and humidity levels. You can even connect it with your personal tracker device for a more accurate result. The key with this one is to remember to take the bottle everywhere you go. It is a bit bulky, so perhaps a small compact version would be nice to have, and at a price point of $60, I wouldn't recommend losing it. The Smart Diet Scale is not the first of its kind, just the first to allow you to weigh up to 4 different foods at once. This device connects you to an app where you can either scan a product barcode or look up the food item. This may seem tedious, and at first it is, but most of us tend to eat a lot of the same foods, so once you have entered several weeks worth of data, you will likely find yourself breezing through the process. These diet scales allow you to weigh the food you are eating, to calculate caloric and nutritional intake. Who wants to figure out how much a cup of lettuce is, packed, unpacked? Just weigh it. The scales come at an affordable price of about $150. For what it does and how it functions, it is well worth the investment. Lastly, we have spun utensils, which is basically as portable as you can get with the diet scale. This one is quite innovative. It comes with a spoon and fork attachment. It works by taking a picture of your food, and through its vast mass database, it identifies your meal, and then, as you eat it, it keeps track of what you consume by weighing it. It can be set to alert you when you have eaten too much, or when you have eaten too fast. Fortunately, if you are in a public place, the alert is not some loud alarm that will attract everyone's attention. It can be set to be a subtle sequence of lights or a vibration on your phone. For about $75, you can have a scale within your grasp. For more information on this and many of the other products we talked about today, check out the links below. As always, health and fitness to you all. See you next time.
Well, it's almost April, and you know what that means. Time for the pranksters to come out and play. Of course, some people don't wait for the first of the month and prank all year long, just for the hell of it. Here are a couple that leave us questioning the importance of moral values. I've seen this one before. Take out the delicious cream filling and replace it with toothpaste. Hey, can I have the filling? Oh, you're eating it.
Well, I thought we would celebrate the first day of April with some Oreos!
Wait, it's not an adult he's pranking, it's his kids? That's horrible. Not much of a challenge, they're kids. They'll eat anything you tell them to. You're the parent after all, they trust you. Seems to me that these kids don't mind the taste so much.
What's the matter, Molly?
Well, maybe not the one in the middle.
I replaced the icing with toothpaste.
Oh, yeah, well, if you had to tell them it was toothpaste and decide not to eat it, then your prank fell flat. If you try this at home, go for a friend your age. The last thing you want is for me to review your video and enlighten the world to how mean you can really be. Here's a prank that made the rounds, sometimes called the water bottle trick.
There's like a fly in this water bottle.
A what?
Did you drink out of this? There's like a fly inside.
A fly?
That's evil. He's gonna do this to his own grandma. Oh, she slapped the hell out of him. Not that he didn't deserve it, but ouch, that had to hurt.
Oh, you just slapped me! You!
Oh, she's not done. She's chasing him down.
Ah! Leave me alone! Asshole. That's a teacher.
You just slapped me right in the
Every
face.
time you prank me, it's gonna get worse.
And there's the lesson for you all. Every time you prank me, it's gonna get worse. Yeah, but for who? And here's an old favorite, but remember, be careful who you prank.
My roommate's getting ready for a party right now. She just got out of the shower. Little baby powder. Ew. That thing's fully loaded. Should be a good shot.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life.
Science can do some amazing things, and there's a lot we've discovered over the years, but not everything we study has an answer. Here are some things that science has noticed, but does not yet understand.
Despite never having been able to see, people born blind are 4 times as likely to suffer from nightmares as those who can see.
While nightmares account for 25% of dreams dreamt by those who are born sightless, it only accounts for 6% of those dreamt by individuals with full sight.
The British Journal of Psychology published a study in 2007 that showed that men with a larger ring-to-index finger ratio had higher SAT math scores, while women with similar finger ratios scored higher on the verbal section.
Regardless of age, physical activity, or caloric intake, people who get most of their exposure to sunlight early in the morning have a lower risk of weight gain.
I think I need to move my desk to the courtyard, though I don't think my boss will go for it.
In 2011, a study performed in the Netherlands revealed that those who were best able to hold back when needing to urinate were also better at long-term money management. I guess that gives a whole new meaning to holding it in.
The only animal on the planet that enjoys eating spicy foods are humans. From a scientific perspective, no one really knows why we became attracted to what was once poisonous to us.
The Schizophrenia Research Journal published a study showing that 50.6% of people who develop schizophrenia as an adult owned a cat as a child.
It's that whole stealing the breath thing, isn't it? I knew they were going for world dominance.
The small town of Bikoji in Ethiopia houses about 17,000 people. Runners from this town have won over 30 world championships and 16 Olympic medals.
January accounts for approximately 7.9% of all births. Out of 293 serial killers surveyed in the US, 11.2 were born in January, making that month colder yet.
For those of you that take your coffee black, it's been shown that those with psychopathic tendencies also prefer their coffee that way.
And finally, several studies have shown that those who have a higher number of moles tend to live longer lives. Not that kind of mole.
That's better.
This is Jason
And Ahmed,
signing off. Hey guys, don't forget to check out the Peafo shorts.
And no, guys, 2 for the Show is not a real movie, although it would be fun. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe!
We'll see you next time. Ciao.